that homosexuality and pedophilia could be justified with the same reasoning and logic.
Absolutely. Pedophilia, by its very definition, is homosexuality. A man who wants to have a sexual relationship with a child, a boy. And that's just as, there's no difference in it. It's just a matter of age. As far as the law is concerned, certainly he's violating a minor child, but it's still homosexuality if it's of the same sex. It doesn't make any difference if you call it pedastria or pedophilia or homosexuality. It's the same thing. God condemns it.
Welcome to the new norm. And by new norm, what America has or will become, slowly but surely before your eyes, we will see another Sodom and Gomorrah. And this is the new norm.
Strickland today makes 1 week since 6-year-old Faye Swetlik disappeared.
A frantic search ended, unfortunately, in the news nobody wanted to hear last Thursday in heartbreak when law enforcement announced that they had, in fact, found the little girl's body in her own neighborhood, in the Churchill Heights neighborhood.
Course of our investigation, a deceased male was located in the Churchill Heights neighborhood. There was one event that basically hammered it home for me. I call it my eureka moment. It was the moment I realized I'm interested in these younger girls. I was 13, and a neighbor had come over to visit. He had brought his little daughter with him. She was probably about 7 or 8 years old. I was sitting in the living room drawing, and I just remember looking up and just being blown away by how beautiful I thought she was. Initially, I repressed the feelings, especially in my teen years. Because I was a regular at a church, I had asked God to take it away, and I kind of felt like He had. And as I started aging and realized that the age of the girls I was attracted to were staying the same, that's kind of when I realized, this was going to be a problem.
After months of uproar and outrage, from petitions to protests, today the High Court has ruled a permanent ban on protests outside the school in Birmingham.
They have suggested the school is promoting homosexuality when it is not. Parents misunderstood and misrepresented it that is being taught in the school.
So what is making these parents so angry? Well, a majority of the parents are from the Muslim community, and for them, these classes are a step too far. Not to mention, of course, the kids that are being taught such lessons are of quite a young age, even at times as young as 4 or 5. And as a result, the parents have taken them out of the schools. But it's not just this school in question that's at the forefront of the protests. Other schools across Birmingham have also seen parents in uproar and outrage, saying that the classes go against their religious beliefs.
They should learn about it at an older age, not right now, because they can easily get influenced.
They teach kids to stay with boys, and that's not a good thing.
It's opposite to our religion. We don't like it.
The Equality Act obviously clearly says you can't discriminate against religion and whatnot, and that's what they're doing. It's 99% Muslim. It's not about being Muslim. The Jewish community, the other communities, the Christian communities, they all have issues around the way things are being done.
But the No Outsiders program merely promotes equality. It includes discussions about diverse relationships, saying it's okay to be gay, and showing and displaying same-sex couples, showing they do exist. Now, it's been particularly portrayed through children's books, where we see cartoons displaying 2 mums or 2 dads, even fairy tales or love stories between a king falling in love with another king. But for many parents, they say that a ban on the protest is a step step in the wrong direction. For them, it's against their freedom of expression to go against the program. But for the teachers involved in the program, they say it's in the right direction, a step for inclusion and diversity. But interestingly, though, as of next year in September, these sex ed classes that also include diversity, relationships, and so on, they will become compulsory. So, of course, the debate is far from over.
That everyone's asking.
I am a pedophile. I'm not a monster. I have the traction, but I don't act on it. I am Todd Nickerson. I'm a non-offending pedophile. I have never, ever sexually abused a child. I never will. I do not look at child porn. I never will. I obey the laws. I respect the laws. I respect society's position on this. I understand it and agree with it. I am part of one of the most hated groups of society. No question about it. We are the scapegoats du jour. If you look at history, there's always one minority that seems to be the one that everybody kind of persecutes, and I think we're it. I'm campaigning for better treatment of people like me. We're non-offending pedophiles. Not all pedophiles are child molesters, and not all child molesters are pedophiles. Pedophile is, strictly speaking, is just somebody who has the sexual attraction to children. They may act on it, they may not. Pedophiles come from all walks of life. We come from all sorts of economic backgrounds, different occupations, and we look like everybody else. There are a lot of teachers and people that, who do work with kids, but I think most of us just hold regular jobs.
How would you say you manage to control your sexual urges?
A lot of people think that if you're attracted to kids that you have some kind of unusual degree of urge to go out and, attack kids, and it's not like that. Most people, when they see somebody they're attracted to, do they automatically think, oh, I want to jump on them and have sex with them? So it's the same with us. It's just, we just happen to be attracted to kids.
What age groups are you attracted to?
I would say it probably starts about 3 or 4 years old, and then goes up into early 20s, late teens, early 20s, and it kind of peaks at about 9, 10 years old. I'm a political activist for Virtuous Pedophiles, which is a forum that I belong to. I'm out, talking to the media and things, and basically making the case for VirPed. The forum is devoted to helping pedophiles who do not want to offend. There are approximately a few thousand members. We have people who do feel guilty, deal with shame, and we try to help them get past that because, they didn't choose their sexuality, as long as they're not acting on it and they're devoted to doing the right thing. Our philosophy is there's no reason to feel guilty for that.
Trying to raise.
To do this, you have to do it in love. You cannot.
We got to do it in truth, and we got to speak the truth. We're not the ones pushing hate here. This is hateful.
I understand.
Yeah.
But common sense. Here it is. No hate.
I got no hate. It's just common sense. I
care about these kids. I don't want them being hurt.
Live your life, but don't put children in.
They're allowing a drag queen to read to children. This is a program they're now doing at this library. This adult entertainer engaged in the most illicit behavior in his cabaret act, and now they're allowing it around children. We're asking for your help to tell the library to stop this program. And are you okay with this program?
Well, you know,
It's awful. We cannot have...
What's wrong with living out here?
Okay, Caleb. Who's praying?
You.
It's not my turn.
Yes, it is.
Good morning, Lord. This is the day that you have made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Yes, we will. We ask that you...
And pray for Donald Trump to be nice.
We always pray for Donald Trump. And Lord, we do pray for our leaders. We ask that you remove the wrong people and that you replace them with the right people in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Okay, lead us, guide us, and protect us today. Amen. It's hard when people that I've known and served with in church for many years who know that I love the Lord to suddenly, because my daughter was born transgender, they suddenly think that I've, allowed Satan to take over my family.
I should go to the girls' bathroom.
Just minutes ago, the Texas House voted for a so-called bathroom bill.
The bill would require students to use the bathroom that corresponds with the gender on their birth certificate.
It's not a controversial bill, and it doesn't impact our economy, so we just want to get it right. And it's just Texas values.
You deserve your privacy. You deserve your dignity. You deserve your comfort and your safety when you go to the ladies' room or the locker room or the girls' bathroom.
In the beginning, we were going to be stealth. No one was going to need to ever know that Kai was trans. And it actually went pretty well at the school. I felt confident. And then the bathroom bill chatter started. And then the superintendent notified Kai's school that that is not the way it would happen. And then I got the phone call from the school saying, Kai will have to use the boys' restroom.
We need a law that protects the privacy of our children in our public schools.
I need to know that I can have the same expectation of privacy no matter where I am in the state of Texas.
It's just common sense and common decency. We don't want men in women's ladies' rooms. This had nothing to do with equal rights.
I got the phone call from the school early in the morning on a Thursday. By the evening the same day, I was sitting at Fox News doing an interview. By the next Tuesday, just a few days later, I was speaking at a press conference in Austin.
To the LGBTQ community, I want to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for every time that I plucked a Bible verse out of context and I hurt you with it. I was a hateful reflection of a loving God. Please forgive me. This is the face of a transgender child in Texas. And I want you to look at this little girl, my little girl. Do we as a state really want to force her into a men's bathroom?
Kai is the strongest-willed person I have ever known. I don't think any one thing could have broken me. If Kai wasn't such a strong-willed little kid, I would have broken her. Me being broken put me together better, but if I hadn't succeeded at breaking my daughter, the statistics say that it wouldn't have turned out well for her.
When my mom let me start banging a girl, it was more than amazing.
I am neither proud or nor ashamed of being a pedophile. At this point, I just accept it. It's who I am.